What's up, adventurers? Today we are at the Home Depot. I just thought we'd check out maybe to see what kind of Christmas decorations they have. It is cold, which is great because it's the holidays. We're coming up on Christmas and Thanksgiving here, so let's go check out Home Depot. Let's go adventuring. So word on the street is they've got some Star Wars decorations here that are really cool for looking at. I don't know if they're going to have it here at this one, but let's go check it out. All right, first way in, we've got some candy canes, really big candy canes, light up candy canes. And these LED 3-foot lights. They're plastic. They're giant. It's pretty neat. $25, not bad. All right, so we're coming over here next, and we've got some cozy Christmas socks. Not bad at all. Okay. And we're going to keep walking around here. We've got some Santa Clauses. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Santa Clauses here. We've got a teddy bear. We got a Santa with a sled, another sled, and another teddy bear. Let's go on in and see what else we got here. Got some $10 holiday, different assorted decorations. And that's the Home Depot in the form of a little house, I guess, if you wanted to do a holiday village. Looks nothing like the actual Home Depot, but that's all right. Let's see what this guy does here. Okay, so he sings Hot to Go by Chapel Roan. All right. I was not expecting that. All right, here's some holiday Christmas balls of every color. We've got gold, blue, green, red, silver. Every color you can imagine. Oh man, look at these lights. Just a ton of lights. String, bulb. I mean, just a lot. And then up here at the top, we've got these light up yard decorations with Mary and Jesus and some deer. And next to it, we've also got some more deer and things like that. Snowman, kind of going a white, red, gold vibe. And you got some lots and lots of twinkling lights and things like that.
Hey, can I help you?
More and more twinkling lights here, and all sorts of fun stuff. All right, so next we got some more Christmas trees. I had to leave the light section because there were some people trying to get some help over there. Now we got some 7.5-foot trees with flocking. It's gonna run you about $400. 9-foot tree, about $450. And then here at the top, we've got some more deer, light up deer. Kind of going like an iridescent vibe. This guy's really intense, this elk. Okay. We've got teddy bears, donkeys, happy holidays with pets, like on, I guess that's a seesaw. Most of these are going to run you about $100, $200 or less. Moving right along. We've got Hello Kitty and Jack, Skeleton Jack. Those are going to run you about, again, most of these are $50 maybe. Moving down here to the inflatables. We've got a penguin. Guess that's a snowman who's shivering. He's so cold. For today, I get it now. Stitch, Bluey, and Bingo. Excuse me, Bluey and Bingo. I should know this. I teach kids, but my kids are older. And most of these are going to run you between, under $100 each. Right along here. And we've got, there's Jesus. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. We've got a minion, we've got Olaf, and the manger. Now I'll have to show you guys what these look like next, but these Mickey and Minnie's are really neat. They're $200 a piece. But they're really cool. And the Olaf as well. They're over here displayed. I'll show you those in a minute. All right, we're going to keep walking here. So next up, we've got like an inflatable stocking here for your yard, I guess. And got some more light up trees and things like that, and just tons and tons and tons of more lights, stockings, things for your gutters. I mean, every accessory imaginable here. A star show, a light show, all kinds of stuff like that as well. And then here we are back in the light section. We've even got like all these like decorative light examples to show you what everything looks like. Right up here at the top, we've got a snowman, another minion, the Grinch's dog, and it's all tinsel. It's lighted tinsel. And most of this is going to run you under $100 a piece with tax, except for the teddy bears, but they're a little more expensive at $130. If you really want to decorate your yard, you got to anchor these things down on daylight today though, because it is so windy. I really like these. If I had a yard that was big enough, I'd just go crazy. Moving on down here, we've got Santa Claus. We've got a couple of reindeer, a golden retriever with a gift, more tinsel. All this is under $100. It's about $80 a piece, but again, with tax, you're going to end up coming out about $100 each. Okay, so this section's all themed with black and white, or excuse me, white and red bows. And they're going to run you about $100 a piece. Snowman, a candy cane, some gifts, reindeer, male and female reindeer. Okay. This stuff we're moving around here. And on this section, we've got more white and red reindeer here. And these are all going to run you about $100 a piece, except for the big male. He's $160. Okay. And then over here, I think I filmed these earlier. Those are all going to run you about $130. We got a nativity scene, some gifts, and a couple of reindeer and an angel. All right, so here's all your different Christmas trees. And Christmas trees nowadays are coming with remote controls where you can actually change up the lights. This is so cool. Spoiling you. You don't even have to take the lights off, right? And of course, if you want to look at your village, there's the Home Depot for your village. I really like this tree here. This is nice, though. I like the remote control. I don't know why I really like it. But as we go here, we've got some more twinkling elegant grand fir with timers, about $400 with the timer and the remote control. 7.5 feet tall seems to be if you want a 9-footer, it's about $600. And we got some more blow molds here. We've got a puppy blow mold. We've got a 2-foot LED penguin. And 2 more dogs. I really like the lights on these, where you can change them on your own. Like, they all have remote control where you can just change them any color you like. I don't know, I think I like, with the silver on the tree, it's kind of like that one. Right there, that's kind of neat. It's the kind of color I'm going for here. All right, we're going to move on. It's $300 for a 7.5-foot tree, also with a remote control. Change the lights to anything you want, and it's got a foot pedal, I guess, to turn the lights on and off. Right along here, $200 for the 7.5-foot Jackson tree. All kinds of, different prices, but some of them don't have remote controls, but they do have changing lights. And then, of course, here is the star of the show I was telling you guys about. Mickey and Minnie. Let me show you the Minnie first. And she talks. At least.
Oh my! You hear that? Ding dong, ding dong. Do you know what this reminds me of? Christmas is right around the corner. Oh, I can't wait to find something extra special for Mickey this year. Oh.
These are $200 a piece. And they're like a hard plastic. They remind me a little bit of the decorations they used to have up at the Disney stores back in the 90s and early 2000s. It's like a hard plastic. Really well done, though. And it's also got a motion sensor on it right here. All right, let's go see the Mickey.
Aw, gee, isn't Christmas just the greatest time of the year? The twinkling lights, the snowy nights, and best of all, celebrating with friends and family. It's a time for giving, sharing memories, and making new ones too. Yup, that's the spirit.
All right, so each of those are going to run you about $200. Those are the star of the show. All right, so here's Goofy. Let's see what Goofy does.
Gosh, do you hear that? Those are jingly bells. And you know what that means? Let's see. Up on the housetop with them claws, down jump good old Santa Claus. Down to the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas toys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, clip, clip, clip. Down to the chimney with good Saint Nick. Merry Christmas, everybody!
All right, so he's made out of the same stuff that the Mickey and Minnie are, plastic at the top. Fabric, here's some like pool noodle type material, his shoes. And it says Carol's on it, and he's going to get you about, $200 right here. $200. So, these motion sensors right there. These are really nice. Anyways. I really like this Mickey Mouse Holiday Express train set for $60. Now, I personally at home have the monorail. They've also got a matching Grinch one, very similar. You got Mickey right here. That's going to run you about $60, which isn't terrible. Go this year. And then, of course, everyone's been seeing these are 98 cents if you want a miniature Home Depot bucket. Drown your sorrows in that. I don't know what this is for, but pop it off. I was just told these are ornaments. If you want a bucket, yeah, it is an ornament. I'll be danged. Home Depot bucket ornament. Just giving up on life and decorate your tree with ornament buckets. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on. And the next big one here is Olaf.
Hi, everyone. I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. Oh, I don't know why, but I've always loved the idea of summer and sun and always hot. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and imagine what it'd be like when summer does come.
All right, so his whole top here is really flexible rubber. I'm assuming that's so his jaw can move. He's gonna run you $200 as well. And here's a couple more trees at the very end, and they're showing you the buckets there on the trees. For if that's what you want to do and put buckets on your tree, why not? If you really like the Home Depot. And these are your lower end trees. These are about 6.5 foot, $80. $50 for what's a 6 foot tree there? Yeah. So seems to be the cheapest one here is a Charlie Brown tree for $45, and that's 4 feet tall. So your cheapest standing tree is 6.5 feet tall for $50. And these are the hot item right now are these $25 giant light bulbs to put in your yard, I guess. Looks like they're indoor outdoor. And they got 6 hours on, 6 hours off. So, and they got some more inflatables up here and things like that. Some of the inflatables look like they're not quite working. We've got another Grinch and some giant light, I guess you could call those ornaments. And I see a Rudolph down there, and then some other things are down for the count. Okay, some penguins and things. I'm assuming it's these guys. So if you want to get a look at them here, just kind of go through them here. If you want to pause it and take a look at what they got. I got a couple of Scrub Daddies, $3.98. Actually, might grab one of these. Santa, or I think I'll get the snowman. Some bows and garland. A couple of Santas over here. All right. So this was the item I just could not find, and it's the Star Wars tie-in. They've got R2 life-size, a Chewbacca that's also life-size, and these just aren't out yet, I guess, at my Home Depot. There's a Darth Vader, also full life-size with a candy cane lightsaber. The Stormtrooper has a nice candy cane and a Santa hat. Maybe I'll find them next time. So that's going to do it here from the Home Depot. They did not have the Star Wars stuff. I'll put the screen caps in there about what I was talking about that they didn't have. They're supposed to have a Chewbacca, a Stormtrooper, and R2. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, follow, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Adventuring with Chris.